Lots of people have been asking me about my metal detector finds. They want to know what sort of stuff I find. So I thought if I make this video you can all see for yourselves. So let's see what I've got. I'm going to start over here with my blue goodie box. I've got some of my favourite finds in here. Starting with these coins. That's a groat there of Queen Victoria, 1838, in lovely condition. Next to it's exactly the same coin, but that's come off the beach, so you can see what effect the sea salt has on some of these coins. Got a florin there, 1922, together with a shilling of the same date. There's some more silver coins there. You can probably see a 1 shilling there. That's the Queen Victoria coin. The date on that one, 1896. We've got a few more silver coins here. It's William IV, George III. Nice condition shilling, 1943, George V. Some sixpences there. I see 1929, 1920, a threepenny bit, 1902, 1914 sixpence. Another sixpence, another threepenny bit here, 1910. George V on there. This is my favourite coin from the beach. That's a sixpence of King George III, which is in lovely condition. If I flip that over, you can probably see the date on there, 1819. This is the oldest coin I've found on the land. It's in absolutely terrible condition. It's a hammered silver coin. It's a sixpence of Queen Elizabeth I. A very close look at that gives the date 1575. That was found in a field near Exmouth. That's the other side, but it's in terrible condition. But I could do with finding a few more of those. Got a few bits of silver jewellery here. Funny earrings and pendants and things. There's a couple of rings. Got a massive stone on that one, absolutely huge, but it turned out to be cubic zirconia, so it's a fake diamond. Got a US Navy gold-plated bracelet there, known as a sweetheart bracelet. There's a couple of rings there, both silver, that one with a red stone, and a few gold pieces on the sides. Moving over here, that's a lovely butterfly brooch. This is a Second World War medal. Some poor chap, his soldier's lost his medal. It's a 17th century harness mount. Other coins here. George III, Charles II. Another George III. That's from a watch chain, all marked that, mid-19th century. It's my oldest ever find. So obviously a great favourite of mine. That's actually a Bronze Age arrowhead. So that's around about 3,000 years old. Amazing to think that was in the ground 1,000 years before the Romans invaded. There's a coin there of William II, William of Orange, another William IV. There's another King William. This is a halfpenny. This came from Exeter. It's got a legible date on this one, 1696 at the bottom there. I found 4 gold rings on the beach, and here they are. That one's fairly modern, so's that. It's a fairly chunky man's one. There's a men's signet ring from the 1960s, it's actually upside down, DWW, the initials on there. And best of all is this little fella, that's 100 years old. It's 18 carat diamond solitaire ring in fantastic condition. Nice diamond on there, nice big diamond, really clear, spectacular diamond. That came off at Exmouth Beach in February after a storm. Here we've got gold locket. See the ornamentation on the back there. It's gold plated, and obviously that belonged to a sailor, and I think that's Victorian. A few more assorted rings here, all fairly valueless. The size of that one, who'd wear that? Goodness me, what the fashions were. some of these days. That one's probably silver, but rings fairly common off the beach, but it's the gold ones you look for. Got a few more coins here, just got jarfuls of them. They're just assorted coins in there. They're all old pennies. Must be a few hundred in there. They're all old halfpennies, pre-decimal halfpennies. In this jar, just assorted buttons. Picked out a few of my favourite buttons to let you see. I think that's a button from the era of George II, unless I'm mistaken, G2R. Silver button there with 24 on it. That gold-plated one, that's lovely, that is. That's a Victorian postman's button. It says GPO on there. Got a few military ones. Livery buttons here. That one looks very old. I think that's an artillery button. 3 cannons with 3 dots on top. Other strange buttons there. All sorts of bits of jewellery turn up, mainly on the beach. See pendants and things here. There's another earring there with a black stone in it. Bracelet there. Another thing that's quite a common find is bullets, mainly fired, but as you can see here we find some that have not been fired. Obviously some soldiers in the past been very careless. Probably most of these date from the Second World War. That chunky one in my finger, the ones like that, they came off Exmouth Beach. And sometimes musket balls turn up as well, so obviously they're fairly old. Here we see some military badges. It's an artillery one with a cannon, some sort of cavalry there. Royal Sussex Regiment. I'm from Sussex myself, so I was pleased to find that one. Some more coins over here. These ones are all 1860 or older, early Victorian or Georgian coppers. Very common finds, but they come out of the ground in terrible condition. So some of them you can't even really tell what they are. That one, for example, that's a cartwheel penny, very big coin, but it's totally written away. These are assorted silvers that haven't quite made it into my box. Got a few Victoria and other ones, but they're all proper silver coins when coins still were made of silver. In that jar there, they're all dog tags. Find lots of dog tags. Find all other sorts of bits and bobs. There's all sorts of junk in here, bracelets, toys, all strange bits and bobs. All sorts of peculiar things show up. There's an example of some of the badges I find. Pair of spectacles, lipstick. There's 3 watch faces there. Padlock, mobile phone. I've actually found 3 mobile phones so far. Keys turn up all the time. Lead soldier, penknife, another lipstick. Now this particular pendant, my body's my own, but I'm willing to share it. And look at that, plated with 22 carat. If that's yours, I'll gladly return it. Just phone me up and let me know, and I promise I won't tell anyone. Sometimes things show up, I can't work out what on earth they are. For example, this strange pendant with like a sloping F on it. Got no idea what that is. On the other side, can't remember what it says. Let's have a look. Cosmic as Cosmico. Cosmic as Cosmico. No idea what that means. This strange thing looks like a foot that's snapped off of something else. No idea what that is or how old it is. Very peculiar. So there you have it. That's all I've got to show for now. My favourites over here. All assorted stuff on there. And there's my equipment. That's my metal detector there. That's Minleab Explorer SE. I've got cordless headphones. And there's my digging tool. What I haven't got here is the modern coins that I find. Modern cash. I change them up at the bank with the banking from my business, and I think to date that comes to about £350. And everything you can see here has been found in the last year. I've only been detecting for 1 year, so I think that's not too bad. Hopefully you don't either. Bye.